too many holidays off. Sorry about that. I don't care if you haven't done any holidays off.
Oh, that was fine. It felt like a month though.
I should have been on a cruise with Dawn.
It was great.
That's all she heard.
This one.
I have no idea.
All right. All right, at 5:30, we'll go ahead and call the Board of Works meeting to order this time, and we'll start with a roll call.
President Jeff Phillips.
Here.
Secretary Shelby Keys. Here. Board members Ernest Watson Jr.
Here.
And Jeff Rayburn.
Here.
City Attorney Todd Sammons.
Here.
And Dispatcher Don Schlanke. Here.
Here.
Fire Chief Kenny Hahn.
Here.
Street Water Sewer Sanitation Superintendent Bryce Black.
Here.
And Assistant Superintendent Josh Eldridge.
Here.
All right. Board, we reported the minutes of the last meeting. How would you like to act on those minutes?
Make a motion to approve the minutes as presented.
There's been a motion and a second to approve the minutes of the last meeting. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. All right. We'll get into our agenda now, and the first thing on our agenda is the 2026 lead service line replacement project bid opening. Ryan, would you like to come up and sit next to me here?
Absolutely.
I'll read them and open them and hand them to you. First one in no particular order is from Gatlin Plumbing and Heating, 111 East Main Street in Griffith.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
All right, bid from Gatlin Plumbing and Heating. Total base bid $1,350,000 and $0.00. $1,350,000.
All right. Next one is from Rex Construction, 700 Schiller Avenue in Sheriff. So I give you the stressful job.
Yeah.
Sorry about that. You know, we used to do that to the city attorney.
All right, Rex Construction bid. Total base bid is $1,258,910.00. $1,258,910.
Next is from Hassey Construction, 10 Lincoln Avenue in Calumet City, Illinois.
from Hassey, total base bid, $1,612,810.00. $1,612,810.
Next is for National Industrial Maintenance, 4530 Bering Avenue in East Chicago.
Okay, bid National Industrial Maintenance. Total base bid, $1,537,690.50. $1,537,690.50.
Last one is from Atlas Excavating in 4740 Swisher Road, West Lafayette.
All right, bid from Atlas, $1,393,000 $1,393,000 even.
Okay. At this point, we'll have a committee of Ryan and Bryce sit down, review the bids, make sure that they are containing all the necessary forms to be as a bid, and we'll bring them back for.
Since the time frame of this project with SRF, we've got pre-closing early February. My target would be to get a recommendation letter and bid tab to you for city council. That's all right.
For the next meeting?
In January, yes.
Okay. All righty, sir. And that would be the 26th.
Yeah.
All right. So we'll make notification of the board on the 26th. Any questions? All right. Next on our agenda is Commonwealth Invoice 64713, 65153, and 65322. Bryce, you want to talk about that, or you want Ryan to talk about that?
I'll talk about these, Mayor.
All right.
Each one of these invoices is a monthly invoice from September, October, November for the preliminary design on the project that you just opened bids for. So the first invoice, 64713, is for the preliminary design services through September 30th of 2025, and it is for $6,000.
You want to just take them all at once?
Yes, sir.
All right.
Invoice 65153 is for preliminary design through October 31st of 2025, and it is for $34,000. Invoice 65322 is also this is for additional preliminary design through November 30th of 2025 for $37,500.
Okay. Is there a project number attached to these?
Yes, Commonwealth project number W25143, City Project 01-2026.
Say that again.
City Project 01-2026.
Okay. Any questions, board members? If not, I'll go ahead and make a motion to approve Commonwealth invoices number 64713, 65153, 65322 for $6,000, $34,000, and $37,500, correct? Is there a second?
Second.
Motion and second to approve Commonwealth invoices as presented. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. All right. Next, item I-65 sewer and water and gas extension project, Bryce?
Yes, Mayor, the Gatlin Plumbing gas casing invoice is for $275,250. This invoice is broke out separately from the pay app number 4, as this is being funded by redevelopment through TIP funding. So that again is for $275,250.
Okay.
I'll make a motion to pay Gatlin Plumbing gas casing invoice for $275,250.
Second. And just, there's been a resolution for this also with the redevelopment, just to reiterate that. Been a motion and a second to approve the invoice payment to Gatlin for the gas casing for $275,250. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. All right. Next. It is Gatlin Pay application number 4.
Sorry about that. Yes, pay app number 4 is on the I-65 water and sewage installation. This includes the portions of the change of directive to move the water main to the south side of 114. This is through December 31st of 2025. The main work is completed. The pressure testing and disinfection is underway, so we should start seeing services go in here shortly. But again, this is pay app number 4 for $479,302.43.
Make the motion.
Been a motion and a second to pay Gatlin Pay application number 4 for $479,302.43. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. All right, Bryce. Lead service line contingency project, Commonwealth SRF payment number 69.
Yes, thank you, Mayor. SRF DRF number 69 covers the additional construction and commissioning through October 31st of 2025 as we spend down these leftover funds from the water tower project. This SRF DRF invoice is for $3,146.
I'll make a motion to pay SRF DRF 69 for $3,146.
Second. Got a motion and a second to pay the Commonwealth SRF disbursement request form number 69 for $3,146. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. Okay. All right, long-term control plan phase 2B and 3. Bryce.
Thank you, Mayor. This is SRF DRF number 20. This covers 2 separate invoices to Commonwealth, one for construction, engineering, and RPR services through October 31st of 2025 in the amount of $11,242. And then the second invoice covers the hydraulic modeling and regulatory assistance through October 31st of 2025 in the amount of $21,137. Total DRF request is $32,379.
I'll make a motion to pay SRF DRF 20 for $32,379.
Second. Been a motion and a second to approve Commonwealth disbursement request form number 20 for $32,379. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. All right. Visu Sewer Pay App number 2, Bryce.
Yes, thank you, Mayor. Pay app number 2 is for the cleaning, televising, and lining of 846 feet of 12-inch sewer main, as well as 704 feet of 24-inch sewer main, and 28 lateral reinstatements. And this does include portions of change order number 1 through November 30th of 2025. This DRF request is in the amount of $135,205.
Is it too early, Bryce, to know if, the benefits that we've gotten from lining that as far as like infiltration reduction?
We will know this time next month when we go download the CSO data and see what kind of overflow we had at CSO 23, which is at the end of this line that is cured, or not cured, but lined. I would suspect it'll be significant based on what we've seen with CSO 19 when all that was done at the high rate and all that lining behind the library on the Macomb Zone.
Cool.
Well, I'll make the motion.
Second.
We have a motion and a second to approve disbursement request form number 21 to Visu Sewer for $135,205. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
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 Aye. All right. Next is Thieneman Construction Pay Application number 3. Bryce.
Thank you, Mayor. Thieneman Pay App number 3, SRF DRF 22, covers the supervision, mobilization, pre-construction video, and the removal of the clarifier and secondary treatment pipe and material. Is installing erosion control, excavation, and drive installations for deliveries through November 30th of 2025. And this pay request is in the amount of $669,041.
And 9 cents. Don't know his bad.
Is that 22 or is it 23? It's showing up at 23 on the agenda.
23 on the agenda, but it's 22 on
This is
on the
20.
actual paper.
Just want to make sure we get that in there. All right. I'll go ahead and make the motion to approve Thieneman Construction Pay Application number 3, SRF DRF number 22 for $669,041.09.
Second.
Been a motion and a second to approve. All those in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. All right. Down to our last one, number 23.
Mayor, if I can,
Yes.
SRF is rounded, so there is no 9 cents on this one.
Thank you. So there is no 9 cents. That's exciting. Go ahead. On pay application number 23, or pay application number 3.
Pay application number 3 for Visu Sewer covers the cleaning, televising, and lining of 2,887 feet of 24-inch sewer main with 51 lateral reinstatements through December 31st of 2025. And it is in the amount of $359,823.
So are they pretty much completed then, this project?
The only thing that's left is the rehabilitation of the manholes, which once we get warmer days, sustained warmer days, that'll be taking place.
So that can be all the way into May then. That they will have to come back.
Indiana weather, you never know.
I make the motion to pay the $359,822.
823.
Oh, you rounded up?
Second.
There's been a motion and a second to approve Visu Sewer pay application number 3, SRF DRF number 23 for $359,823. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. All right. Bryce, you got anything else?
That's it for this evening, Mayor. Thank you.
All right. Josh, you got anything?
No, sir.
All right. Ryan, anything we should know about?
Not really. Not that it hasn't already been touched on.
We'll get to see you Thursday. How about that?
And tomorrow.
And tomorrow. I don't forget about that.
Yeah.
You want to update the Board of Works on tomorrow?
Sorry, on what?
You want to update the Board of Works on tomorrow?
Yeah, sure. So one of the things on the LTCP project, if you recall, there's multiple phases to the LTCP. There's a future phase that hasn't entered design or anything that included upgrading a lot of the interceptors in the collection system. And since the main lift station was done, and now that we're doing the treatment plant, some of the lining work, and the LTCP itself is very dated, all of the modeling and numbers that went into that, which was 2009 to 2011, we had recommended several months ago to put in rain gauges and a lot of flow meters to basically reassess the model, or reevaluate if all of the improvements that were in the original LTCP are still needed. Obviously, it is a tremendous expense, and we don't want to build something that isn't absolutely needed. So we are at the tail end of that work. The flow metering has been done for a couple months now. The last month or two have been actual model work to look at what interceptor upgrades are actually needed. And so tomorrow, we're just going to go over some of those preliminary results, discuss what they look like compared to the original, and what future LTCP projects would actually look like. It's not quite to the level of looking at costs yet. We have to first kind of come to an agreement of what projects does the city actually want in there to get to the goal of the LTCP, which is to get under, I think it's 6 activations of any of the CSO locations or less. So yeah, tomorrow's just an initial present our findings so far in that modeling work.
And how many CSOs do we have?
Oh, it's 20.
9? Okay.
So yeah,
Exciting time.
That's what we'll be talking about tomorrow.
So we change one, we got to change one.
Of the interceptors?
Yeah.
Once we get through this with Ryan and that group, the hope is to talk to IDEM and try to get some sort of extended timeline so we're not forced to change them all at one time. If we can break it out into phases, that would be ideal.
How much does, Ryan, the high rate treatment facility help in this process?
A lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, I am not the individual working on it, so I can't tell you specifics, but I do know that it's been a significant factor, which you would expect. I mean, that when everything was initially ran with it and projected replacing a lot of these major interceptors, that wasn't in place. So now we have actual real results. So.
Yeah. And we have some decent monitoring. I know it was kind of dry there for a while.
Yeah, but we did get some big rain events, which are perfect. That's what you want if you want an accurate model. You need those big rain events. So.
All right, thank you.
Make a motion to adjourn.
Then
There's been a motion and a second to adjourn the